This is sport.
Taylor for Polo, no Taylor.
onim dache but on this side here ojiri semre semna akunya ne ba obe no abomode na ne me wo ho no wetimi ayera bibia akoye pera wa na biza ze Ghana no onimi players ni bi ohwe omo esu ma na oso onima you brothers no Paul Masempa na afi so Asamoah Jan obi ono nso no osu ano onyi no ohusero no sie ne nema etimi ere ma Ghana anti bibini zebroni no oye Ghana ni na chese ne ese kakra ne na so ram o the Netherlands a otumuzi efro bi odura ene no ojamu ye adwuma ere ma na so ni nyam no o se ni future no decide ye eno ye de call so game back a e call so wo France no Olympic Lyon omo e transfer kanan e ma FC Steaua Bucharest omo so no entimi ante sakaribi ene izeme wo me se Ernest Enuama esan ye na de ni bi adwuma ye no na ano e din ye papa ni nyam so bomode nya 2 goals e Olympic Lyon 90 minutes oboy no obomode enya go no back 37 minutes na back 88 minutes boa mane mako ye pere moment mu amhwe on TV no dem say caption we ni anya ni ye baro benya kakra na wa enjoy the first goal no e ba yo hwe kan fa so ball e di etuma na no e din ye papa e no echi no no sa ball modern etimi e the second goal no e piso ani nyina mo na boa e ma tutu ye no e ko ye kama kama pa etimi e di e ma no so ye ra so jamo na ye didi nkomo de fa Ghana ye mranti o mu jomo na so etimi e bo ejuma Afri Duncan e former player de ma Inter Milan no bo ejuma e de ma Venezia bobo koro do ani echiemu e wo Italy mpatama na mun komo no na ne ye twebe no e na ebisa no se national team won sensem no e ye de ne cause we ebisa bo na list na ko betimi aba be bo ma bibia akoyie etimi era ma o man Ghana no ze egbo munya amotre asem no me ankasa mechechemu na sei e na obo mo de nchemu no e dan
with the national team I think it's kind of complicated because it was my decision to quit with the national team because I wasn't getting the respect I think I deserved, and for a player like me, when I go to the peak of my career, I think I deserved more respect, and then which I wasn't getting enough. So I think it was best to part ways in order for the younger ones or the ones they think they were right for the team to be able to get a chance to play, because I think the most important thing was for the country to get to the heights that the country deserved, and not about who had to play or who had to be on the bench. So since I wasn't getting enough playing time, I think it was better to be on the side for the right players to play.
Atiamo ye command no na chese Afri Duncan pomode etimeri jani na bo mane makoye kama perema nchemu no chezo jiri so ba e bu e wo se ye de ma no ne mfa ma no de bi oba bench na no transfer ti ru bi no hu se hu be hia se nyina no nyini e wo so ko na nkwada de bi ba ya ba be shim na omoboa ano mo sefata no ye mo makoya na omobo game ni bi etimeri ma man Ghana after no e dey na coaches no omuntu ana mo no ni nkomo se sesa wadwen bi ko yo bi a ye nya o national team man ka be boa pa e no so sei and the
two new coaches that came both reached out to me, and then they wanted to work with me, but for me it was very difficult to go back to the national team because the expectations were really high, and then I had already made a decision where I was stable with. I wanted to be in my position, and then not going to the national team also give me other benefits, because during the international break I'm able to spend more time with my family. So for me that was one of the best decisions I ever made, because with my family I was having less time with them, and then making that decision really helped me a lot to be able to spend more time with them. So I wasn't willing to
Atiano ya commande no na che Joseph Afri Duncan pomode etimeri jail tiri oka se omma mesia kan fama national team ne ade eboa e ma nya kwan ne na busua edi nkita ho eboa ma ne makoye ma na Ghana coaches mo na ebe ni na contact no so mra e ma meja mo buju ma bro you said the best decision why ya ne ma ekoye pa etimeri ma no Ghana enche the World Cup qualifier Mexico Canada USA e be kona ya kwa ko je na so abojuma ne bibia de dadia na che sa no padi ramu wi aho no era ko totoado ebeba bonte no officially in squad or the on beba ba bi juma e wo da qualify game ebeba against Chad and afi Madagascar no wetimi aba be release na aboa na ebibia akoyie pa etimi e dia men still it also jamu didi din command you know Joy Sport for ebomodi and the Joy Sport National Dialogue 2025 no etimi e course na jwadi na so no yetonsa from honorable sports minister na just honorable Kofi Adams seko ekukura mu boa ma bibia ekoyie kama pa etimi e de momo na ahyase no odi nkomo kakra komo na odi kandi ye no okansem kakra de fa Ghana yen sport no performance so far ye putting it up no say and obomodi e de nsem no etimi e de dan.
Our recent sporting performances highlight the agency of this reset. Ghana's failure to qualify for the 2025 AFCON in Morocco and our inability to send a single boxer to the Paris 2024 Olympic Games should not just be seen as disappointments, but as a signal that our development system needs urgent attention. In boxing, a sport that brought us our first Olympic medal in 1960, we are now struggling to qualify for major tournaments. In football, we have not lifted the AFCON trophy since 1982. A 43-year drought that does not reflect our football potential. Beyond this, our performances at global athletics competition and the Commonwealth Games continue to decline, while other African nations are making strategic progress. This is not a lack of talent.
The records na sport no ade say bana eba forma emwa man ko yemfa na 12 visas opin na akwakoyesi no de na aban no ebe hwe obeye ebeboa amana timi generative funds bi e de beboa na yen sport no yetimi aboho bra eno so say en honorable Kofi Adams erinchimu ne mai.
The NEC administration, led by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, is committed to establishing a national sports fund, where revenue from sports betting, I don't mean betting tax, I said revenue from sports betting, the national lottery, corporate sponsorship, and tourism levies will be channeled directly into sports development. In addition, we are working to expand broadcasting rights for local leagues, encouraging partnership with digital platforms to monetize.
Etiano, ye command paper no power the two yaches o merena yet me I am to tia ni sport betting revenue no na chese enchese betting tax on 17 na oka ono abomode da correction no hono me boama ne maku after no o send in commodify in local league no ho ne am wodi guna kwa meboa na ye league no enso afa no tumapa ifra.
We are working to expand broadcasting rights for local leagues, encouraging partnership with digital platforms to monetize Ghanaian sports content. In the global sports economy, sports media rights generate over $56 billion annually. This, I mean, a market Ghana can no longer afford to overlook. Our local leagues must become commercially viable, attracting sponsorships, high quality broadcasts, and pack the stadiums.
Ati eno here the sports minister Abu Kofi Adams na ne hye beboa my bibia akoye etimi edi amen anra yeni anom Joy uramo mujuma de kese omo ye the National Dialogue 2025 okodi nkomo no na nyon nko an oye ex player and of course a legend and a born or bobo ni ye power to aso ye jumede makafu ramo FIFA and em dia me awodo no boma ne makoye me prepare for Anthony Bafo all the club license and common say the city no or say ye ha no kwere faso ye niam bi no ya de awrade be hwe ni ade no enhyera boaye na say ene no so kasa etimi ye fa.
If I speak about crisis management, I don't think we think about crisis. One thing I've learned in Germany is always to think about the aftermath, positive or negative. In Germany, we always said before the game is after the game, and after the game is before the game. Sometimes when we come into the Accra Sports Stadium, we see the VIP, thousands of cars in front. So when there's an evacuation, it's going to be catastrophic. But in Ghana, we always say, until really something happens. So these things really need to change. Stadium-specific infrastructure management. Every stadium, every pitch should have a dressing room. You go to certain pitches.
Atiamo ye command no legendary Tony Bafo epo mo de regent ye kroma de omofre nyame behwe AC AK nyame wo AC AK nyame beye na ye de namuni ya na bibia be fine BBF omabo no show no mo de nam kroma nipa ne ye wade enye kan na o ka che oze nyame beye ti de reti kroma mboa mane man koye etimi emfa me mari kan aka se ndro no ono ma hwehwem na nya du pebe boa na wagya na so na ne ma akoye re man kono medru bia akwa na me kanfo e de ama se ne amuzu P heba mixture amuzu P heba mixture. My goodness, I do we metini diana metene so ana sorry because ejuma ebo krodiama no e too much abwa ababidi emema ne mmayo na kiginamu na oyoba eya muzu P heba mixture na me kanfo etimere ama de tieni ene no udi rera bibi na eden a obete izanse empabo no hye ne china hye na de chie hye ne na otwene mu nyina na eden ase obibi bere enti e wo so hwe na oye ntutie bi ebeboa mane makoye pere amanti boys no mame mamu secret bi we meka obia ante de tieni ojunsora wade no mu ache ojunsora wade no mu yo amoja de chie owa na emu no twetwon ase mu yo de a no wu sa mpa odi akora bibia na ma ncheda ntwaye eya amuzu P heba mixture be na yisa ha no efiu amanso wanso bi agu ho ma wadua ama na yekro ama ne no onterre no kra no aba na ewu no ahyase ehun na yo ya amuzu P be na yere fi baby girls no ahofre na chinyama no munyam no nyina achi no ma yifio no baby ncheche enye de enya akono eba ne sa na asudua be fie ebe na yi sent bi etime de fio na fe ensuo na wo na agu no ama sedise bi owadua ase ho ama ho na yekro one be ma hyiama o de ntia musa no e clear ni nyire de fo ya amuzu P heba mixture na bo no fom okọ heba ne pharmacy shop bia benya bi na so no wabobo na ne makoyie pa etimiere ama yankenje ma me ne papa mu fi mu titu no mo amoye adwumaden no honam mre o na afi honam ya no amuzu P heba mixture ebema wo gyan na so ye sisie ne wadwuma no na ye wo chika se ne wadwuma tie ma me na ya amokodwa no monko jimi na mboa na bibia ankoyie pa etini emfa emma mo kama pa na totoye no enso etimi enda dadi sera me ke heba pharmacy shop ya obenya bi mo amotondo no o pedodo na etimi etua amuzu heba clinic oro na chemotafu inshiaye so no amuzu junction na cheso nya dodo na forma na ba no ene omuni nkomo na mboa na so nya ndupa de binti no kan how che doc na doc we no so anu fama 0247 776743 0247 776743 na 0241 988884 0241 988884 na one Dr. Amuzu eni nkomo o hihye pa eba beboa na nipedua no ne makoye petimi ede ama oton ya na anya anwado yento asem no so entimi emfa emaudia yemfa yeninko etimi enkonko chiemu ewo ene no club issues kakra ezanze no yeni Ibrahim Danlad edi nkomo wo fidia maze Danlad national U17 U20 U23 the Black Galaxies eno ye local team na wa ha no na Black Stars men wa bojuma etimi edi amomo na de dikan no ebizanze ase omo local guys no tichu akobida yeto nsa from no omo baba be ramu e the Black Stars na ya na so mo chances no ya limit ne kakra ye mo akwanya mo showcase omo mu bi ahu sampa omo jomo na so omo ebo modern eye ejuma pa na wa hwa hu sa de no na wo hu ade no kene fa ho nchemu no se no obo modern etimi edijai.
This one is a broad conversation, but to cut it short, I think say me tanka only the team, but sometimes baby Fakye no. Sometimes normal because the national team now, but the situations no arrive. But these people forget say when we go there, we don't go and play matches over there.
Yeah.
Now you're quiet, you're conduct will they say you're not call up, you're quiet, no opportunity to end that. You get that confidence, that exposure. By your back at the expectations now, the supporters and the team know it honor. And then the map this way nice. So when you call national team, that's team in one. I think they will be a fan normal. Or that's all they coach in plan. Okay, I said you coach is fan normal because only in code ABI, like when you're national team. Yeah, start and work out another guy trading now. You're fan normal. But so called Black Stars now bar. Who drive a car about training grounds are. They should listen to what to see and be different.
Oh, okay.
Say in the game of football now, airborne and Casale, or match the state back. We feel like so what Black Stars about any person for all the state crowd. It was not a pressure, but we say the team I am there. Meanwhile, only called Black Stars. Even when the states are the people take it normal there. Coaching the support of the take it a start of the game. After Black Stars, but the expectations now in mind and they are always back, which we respect that. But they bet the match will say like they should try and like say a call Black Stars in the back. You call the do the guy being your support say on the man that confident and courage, you know, so the way you to the Abu. But so we have to now we stay back. Because
Atiano, you're common bomb the chichim when here, DNTI local guys in Yanisha Kola Novo Koba, now so form not deep in noches and yes, how when you Koba, yes, uncle for woman, the man is I say a movie bar, is Ubishana, and the Wapo, Bosque, Binawa boy, you are posting, Aquaraco Jefache Fusika. Billions and or the jamu we are now. I'm also grateful to Krobia, Commercia Santi Crocoizas, and yes, our club now. A corno da lad, Kubia, and Shedder Nimno, or Moana Buana Pijana Manaba, Ababidu level, and also see, and Obomodiaka, it's me at a chair.
I believe say a good department, that is one thing. Number one is number one. Number one is number one. And now, we say, Mariana. Amount from TSA. If we are calling up a group because I mean, I call up a Korean. All right.
Na Jabo Modena yetimi ato so na nema adeda ye kama pe etimi era mana tutu no enso etimi akoyeti still yera so jama ye adwuma ne we ya to there na ye fa officer empem na me man bra na ma no ne komo ne to aso fa ma bare we ba 3 p.m. ye be na ye din komo na de akebi ato aso da ma na Friday something special beba enti open panel fa ma no ne nse ne bra after no na ye wram na komo ahodo na ato aso da ma ntia de ho kakra bi ba ya pe ama no Nelson, etwaso ediamam.
Down, Nenya Jam Yom Poamonisemo, and Samita Dewa, Yebeni Bakuba Kwamamo, Mumfamisha so Jamaica, Kingston, Jamaica National Stadium War, and Ne Urum War, CONCACAF Champions Kappa, Nana Kuntum Messi, and the Vampire, Luis Suarez, activity Timno, I qualify, Akopim, quarter-final stage, Nanra Ukopima, not Dajani Poso, or Mutimu Kopokuma, Eche, and Chevalier FC Messi bom kamio no man 20 na Messi and game na se time Messi bom eswenie na Sergio Busquets frima Luis Suarez frima Messi aso eba be replace omo e be kama na no game no Luis Suarez the vampire and to atleti kai and my travel Inter Miami abro mu Kingston Jamaica national stadium penalty and Luis Suarez body to mo na Messi by in the 9 minutes on subenya the second goal and my team je fano Inter Miami mami Messi go no enu nie pass na we Jamaica for ya asa sabi o mu di agro we baby pass na Messi the ball no to atenam na no de ne pa na mami fan to anem eso kopema nsem Never game pan away here. Brenta wonya a superior player of the game. I called my Brenta Maximiliano Falcon or no Edenya a superior player of the match. Next a man of the match. And no, I'm a biasu to me a fine. Not me patron some Messi. What is so far? Jamaica or Kokobo Bo now much you know. Jamaica be country number 51. So far 51 countries and a Messi at my Roma Kosia Kai as to Adamomo the our Europe, Uramo South America, or Copiamuso Inter America, countries outdoor, Messe Roma Siakain, Adamomo, and a Desquin Soye Jamuyompo, as to Adamao, Nemwatch Mamimo Nema, as say, Nanema and Patro Pimo Hospital, no Ramo Hospital, no, and a Mami Bishano Cinema, me Patro, me Bani Yadau too much, me will Baba Muabi, now by the Narix the Alagaska Kena, Mamnu Trap pictures and CIA. Not me fan send me bano and no ana mammy nema jinawa omutra picture camera mammy no edit picture and send in the bano no the man bana and the bano so short video at the brain man and mama me say never unsa son mammy can no cry mammy bani me patro Santos crest and why one no for and why nema picture there to e just say indeed why your name a big fan and what why that Santos na and watch me patron some say ba e wo name a fear ho yes name a fear no na also opeso kopem on national team abane kola papa na opeko no what in sempia tudwa wo so munye changes bu on fear ho ma no yes die changes a na ma say ni pool no omunye nsuo shining frame no mfa cold water esu emgum amfa mo no nema sebe bi babetimi ayekama esu di ama no na nema kwakwa party bi e woni fear ho na party na nema kwa no de ya ni gisam no say e man na nema invite to no omunyina ye mo nware ye unmarried ladies and a nema fe wo mo na e man omo ba e helicopter na de man ba fie ho on se nema ni fie na kwese farm ate no shababi enti nema helicopter no and a kofa man to omo ba na man be 10 and so black van and a de man to omo ba na ni je do omo chibi papa na nema girlfriend no enya dade nya video ni pictures no e bi hwa na nema papa be defending the banner friend nema akacha girlfriend no asa ma yam nso na ani je kaka no baje ye nema bibi boni bia ni wa etimi to twa bibi boni bia ni wa esi ye eno ensema nema papa eja pa bon tabe tutwa ye checha mu aso eja mamo na kenya video no kakra timi hwa ye ama un said the party no esi ko helicopter no aso de mane bana wo sika no ba pi etimi aya adwuma na me pa choma me break we down asa Dr. Patrice Mochepe on a CAF president yes I re-electing on opposer much for the past 2 days here na opinion sempia tuka the second term for the next 4 years was your fun to my name as a scenic the last edition of AFCON told La Côte d'Ivoire was say omunya 180 countries and the AFCON be a historic moment at African football say a quality for business ama commercial aspect say more sponsors bankrupt bebre person be develop some businesses for Africa na some ebe normal and some opinion no e dey atwa me breaking it down no ma touching it down no ma knocking it down no ma church amu yompo aso edama na me patro ma me mfam to anem eso rama and somehow do eba eso rama branch back on bomba PSG ye fan Desire Doi na akodana nya collab akokopiem eso e France national team for the first time na opiemo eso e training grounds nra after say Didier Deschamps and the squad in Betuga na the teammates no e work am no congratulate no esa akodana ye ben Osari Joy, Akurani boy, very talented, very skillful. Now, Akurani so can send Pituja, Essen Ukrainian Yamian, Nania Jepapa, Essen Elwus, Enrique Baye, Wabano, Amanomania, Ekwe, Edmano, and there on what Mania call a poor, I'm a Biaswaya Kama, and no Edewa, Ye Jejamo, not my breakaway down, Essen, a ball 11 Teta, and now Ramos Pena, Luis de la Fonte, a Benemono squad for a bar a Nations League quarterfinals, game of the Netherlands, as to Ebebo, now Roma Jamete, as a mere friend Spain, almost squad and Asiswa, Lami Jamal, Nico Williams, Omo Ebeba, I'm a Biaswet my fine. Now report Amete, as a Unite Simon, Gokipano, Sasura Brante Lenoman, Omunabet myself back, I'm a Biaswet my fine. Now them Samuel Quasensio, any Isco, a bet my day at the Amom St. Louis de la Fonte, Ebe from Amoma Baco, Spain national team, and we are reporter, Mete Jejamon, not Mamma was Spain, Mamma was Spain, Mamma Drabo England and Famamo, or Penny friend Prince Williams, Edia Tuga, was when you're feeling as a World Cup 2026, at the Three Lions there, or Mania experienced manager, Thomas Tuchel, and one of the 20 and then open name in the squad. Now, was it and there, or no Prince Williams by him, one FNA team come out, no more Dina Guna Kwamo, and she said, play some war, and disposer, or no any opinion from Thomas Tuchel, as well or Muajidi Mapa, say World Cup 2026, and your mere friend England, or Mukina Ko, or Mubre, as no, no Babekoye at Yamomo, and we are some opinion on Edia Tuka, you're breaking it down, you're touching it down. Now, report I'm said Dan Ben, a bet me and your call up, and now brought Thomas Tuchel, a Ben Nemuno squad, boy now, your friend of Dan Ben, a bet when you call up, maybe as who I fine. Now, no Espirito Santo, and the evidence of Tim Northern Forest, as so English players with 1 hour, now who expect it, as so players say, and then Thomas Tuchel, a bet from Roma Quarter 3 Lions, Yentim Waya, Nuno Espirito Santo, admire.
His leadership. He's one of the captains. So regarding the squad, let's wait and see what Thomas does. Hope everybody that he wants to takes. There's a lot of English players in our squad. He's one of the big.
I know I coachito no. Edusia just I didn't former one. No I guy. Now I am green kakra. What's a lot of English players now one town forest. Dear Thomas Tuchel pe bia one frɛ. Omunyina no pon so mo form ko. Ebi so o ma so am na ye fe. O ma bo am na ye de. Enu ensem opani tu nanem. Na me patro ye pa na nsene ya kan yanka. Se obeta no wankoto. Wo fufuo no amupa. Anase wasa kapoma no wanwam. Ye penalty na Madrid derby toja and Julian Alvarez on one kasa on IG page and in some way akwakoto ya chopa say a congratulations message at Real Madrid na wase kan sempe ne IG messenger Julian Alvarez at the final was a test to be eliminated after giving everything on the field and fighting until the last minute. It wasn't meant to be, but this team showed character, commitment and heart. Thank you to our fans for always being there, cheering non-stop and making every match special. Now it's time to look ahead and focus on what's coming next. Congratulations to Real Madrid on their qualification. And no and summer player no at their babon tababetuga concerning Ninsama and Kofofi Senano so and our team qualify on cover penalty or quite double toucher and in same paper. Now let's come up with team the response at their brave offer concerning and one statement. I'm the buyer as a door a very minimal. Now you get to be as a left foot no a touch a bonus at the right foot. A back a ball. Now let's come out. Almost we know a VAR error will never change the final results, no matter how clear the mistake, the score will stand. But we deeply regret this incident and its impact on us. And no and summer that to the Kankuma. Said despite UEFA clarification, Atletico remains frustrated, arguing that the ball did not clearly move before the strike in any of the available angles. angles. VAR should only intervene for clear and obvious errors, and this decision was made in just 45 seconds according to club staff. And no ensama omudia tuka na omu conclusion, it is not in Atletico's DNA to make excuses or shift the focus elsewhere. We are already looking ahead to our next challenge, and no against Barcelona. Almost a response to Ultima, and I say UEFA, and on a referee or Jaga friend Simon Machiniak or Rano Akasa on send me breaking story mao as a report as a killing Mbappe, and the first person or notify referee as a penuka game of Jaboni. Now Benjamin Julian Alvarez the 9 at touch body to referee ba yes say on one casa ababe chemu abeclair was saying was say I was the one who told the VAR that there was a 99% chance Julian Alvarez touched the ball twice, and they checked it thoroughly. It was absolutely false that Mbappe told me anything in Tono Ankasa, and I left it VAR for no as a 99% chance as a player no, and now Carboni too. Now Roma former La Liga referee your friend Eduardo Itarade Gonzalez as what Babote was say it doesn't convince me on Sabono what you to was it the rule states that the ball must clearly move. Also your statement says Alvarez other foot barely touches it. Now Adenia very contradicting, and also Edioba now watch it 20 Roka a football lawyer. Now was it if I were Atletico I would try to contest the match. According to the rule, the ball is in play when it moves clearly. I believe the rule was misapplied. And no as you Roma football lawyer or Benjamin 20 Roka, and at the San Samatuga UEFA team of the week say NSC Koye Uko Roma let's say goalkeeper Omdimani Gio Lugi Donnarumma, and a UEFA team of the week Omdimano the Dumfries Eja right back, and Nuno Mendes Mohamed Salah and Mastano Eja left back Omode Rawu Asenso Akoda Boni Muguyaro Omdi Chinachiro, and Emre Can Uko Fifia the Pedri Sasso Marco Asensio, and Rodrigo de Paul and Nimono Aya Banta Rike Remy Sterling, and Abaya Omo Enemeki UEFA team of the week. Now that Mahaman or a former Bayern Man City Omo player now Obama Man City Obama FC Bamunchen was say I think Sir Dortmund Ebe Barcelona Edwoma from Eteteta was say Barcelona Omo open Omo Omo defense no Tokro Dam was say Enyeji Somu Yaduma and yes Sapadia goes Wesu na Orchestra Grassy and Dortmund team na eye day Omo Beyi team your friend Barcelona Edwoma from Seu Grassy Uramo Bundesliga ono enoma voting on as player of the month of February Abrana Jamal Musiala and Tom Biskov Omunyina Ekahumbi na Mami Phantom Sergio Ferdinand, and then so far after the run of 16 and the group phase in Nano UGD as a players by and a current front 3 Albert Anemomo Yenterio Ferdinand.
In the game I'm going Mbappe up front as a 9 because I just think Mbappe just wins games. He'll win games for me. The way I'd get him playing, the confidence coming in off that left side. I'm going Rafinha off the left. He's got 11 goals and 5 assists. He has to play, and he does a lot for the team with and without the ball. He's impacting games massively. And I'm going Dembele off the right. Dembele's coming to mad form.
Rio no Chacha Barrio. Was say I'm fan 12 on the front 3. O you pass so far or the Mbappe, no the Rafinha, not what the Dembele, the mosquito boy. On what team now Kase was so for more champions in the last 8, you know. When you front 3 Mbappe, Dembele, Rafinha, Ja Etiomoto, and no and some Roberto Di Zabi, as some fan 12 say low classica, ebe to the Olympic Marseille, any PSG, you know. Say ya banning Olympic Marseille fans no until Friday Obama team na training na supporters na ba for them to motivate the players, and Sunday game no sweat me up I'm a best sweat my fine and we and sama Roberto Di Zabi and ya tuka na me patch report am from Wednesday uko PSG omo educate omo supporters no and omo ya campaign be create awareness at there omo game against Olympic Marseille and omo kwedi di atem and omo for offensive banners and fanko and yes sir on be suspended almost stadium now into omu create awareness to the supporters na ukoroma report am say PSG almost some fourth just now e sold out say uko club no store uko baby abenya bibia na omu fourth just ni sold out wunya bi enche omu nye red so bi passes into atobia na jagu okama na bia sweat my fine na Berardo Silva game against Aston Villa on the 9th of April first leg on some Mikey was suspended into Berardo na be gina chire ho enu achino wo say Roma game against Olympic Marseille on some Mikey was suspect nina so prana no and into report am say Berardo e betuma shasa ma bia ye fine enu edeba ye chechamu aso edamamo na Mo Salah akasa edafa game omo eba be bono ho nina first Newcastle United enu Carabao Cup was say say game bi say no eya na nani che opeso winning trophies de pe opefana setimi akọ say bia betuma kama enu ye Mohamed Salah the Egyptian king and the Sansen 7 no atutwa oso gidem apesa these big matches no eya na eboa no papa enu na nani che na Arsenal Emirates Stadium omosom peso mo expand stadium no na expansion no ni nyina no say omo say various architectural designs and affirm Saudi Arabia wo na omosom peso mo increase capacity na one omo the approval from the Elenston Council omo we are the transport for London ni nyina no omo twen approval for and Sanombe expansion ma ye omo say Euro 2028 also come a British countries no and our Britain for the host and nti omo contact ka Emirates ebe host bi mpayin for that day 2028 omo free no so omo fanya event bia omo be expansion ebe do na expansion works gusua etodwa so omo nya nwie ya na adwuma na egusua etodwa eno adepa na mpacho so far Inter Milan omo so be ko FIFA Club World Cup na omo ko na America na omo remo Los Angeles University of Los Angeles eho na omo training camp no omo akwaje na omo yensesi o serebe ya Inter omo kopem America preparation towards the FIFA Club World Cup no omo ha and omo training am be sweat my fine eno edepa na after international break Barcelona ebe confirm say Robert Lewandowski wa extending contract and our renew to 2026 na min patron and salary no 33 million euros a year na so for more teso about 26 million euros eno edepa and watch Frank de Jong on so be renew contract now the agent Yeven Ali Dassan Eddie Deco omo edim koma o person mo agree on conditions now by no twaso at Barcelona na Inigo Martinez when you renew the contract at Barcelona ekosi 2026 and good news free Barcelona omo asoyeba na pasa so mo ya we Saudi Arabian clubs now per Rafinha Samaway na omo se unimnam wi unimwen sempete domo Barcelona afi boy ni tadwa Jamesa Bros abano on be no so patuma jama omo eno ejedewa ye na reference Paul Kubasi and the so far the best memory of first more Barcelona and the was say eno ye Super Cup omo chi Madrid abom 5-2 no was say e Barca na wo first trophy Emma club de wakoma so na eye kama say eno ensam already to ga ye bisa say obepe classico our Champions League final Paul Kubasi was in Quebec good final papa eno ensam o run edia tutwa ye checham ediamamo na ogroma Chelsea team no me koyi o ma qualify APM e conference league na so far money league ya warso and a betmashia am a biaso etma fine na diameter Chelsea mpanyin for almost 87% of Chelsea current squad omu contract no e bena we 2029 na nya fe no betra ma star players no omu contract abeka be 2 years that be na enu agem pa na we ye copy egan omo supporters omo si omo lusu de no ba Stamford Bridge or some microphone sample ma ba krom omo peye tete omo ebe sheki na hwe my friend FC Copenhagen omo supporters no dedepa any jama any momuma na omo twia na esewani enso kache yem fili kakra ɛno ɛyɛ deɛ si yɛ na mepatwa Manchester United Bruno Fernandes so far boy ne boy dwuma na Roma Manchester United so far by Europa League history or no and so far most goal involvement for Europa League history 41 goals involvement was 24 goals in Europa League and 17 assists na no Patrick onya man of the match na me patro ma me de na bonu kra no na abra wo je bon na wo de kono ono ani players no emienu twetwo nsem bi go ho ba ko twos na wo penalty sabe do na referee no utwa ska ba referees ana ba ko so twos o opanyine wo first half no sabe na we shit na performance na nye na wo say United still out of 72 clubs omuko Europe this particular season omukwa na je team omabo 10 matches omye undefeated now out of 10 matches United are winning 6 and oma draw 4 and no edge from Manchester United omo soyeba ye jejamu eso ejamamo ewo eyedwuma je no so na owura ye fe no eye Ruben Amorim eka bibi kakra de fa owura na je fe no Bruno ho ye nte de okai.
They spoke about Bruno a lot of times. We know that he sometimes is frustrated. We know that he wants to win so bad that sometimes when the things are not, we are not playing well, he's changing position and go after the ball, and sometimes he needs to trust a little bit.
I know I am Sama Obona Baso. I said the Biawakasa Manchester United and you play with Bruno and watch and also Omubano winning major titles. Now manager altercation between a Roman Athletic Club supporters now or trust in Papa Usha Atletico Bilbao almost supporters and Roma supporters are the mete SM Tokwane Muntamno Emma 11 supporters or Motimi Achuomo a Drew Babina supporter per 1-on-1 or the police regional air to toe or join on Facha TV and no any dansono and no see all trust in your Biacha say or money and no agency jamo as so Adamamo Eljudian so not Matt Hammers as so Ababon to the apology at their brainy team no as and Drew Babisana Roma team no a performance and commitment now no Akucha ama yejino edina frima o pacho o mumfan channel no mu dream ne so betima boatim no ama o matima advance akọ o mani eno so matamos editu dwa ye jamu eso adjama na ukopema mfantu anem ese Nico Williams Inyaki Williams nuano was say so far ne big goal eno so bet you eye fana beba o timbedru fana na I just say was the form no krama the was say my best version is years to come na so Nico Williams no ne form na fe na beba na ba obi abedwane eno de beba mu chini Nico Williams na omsom gusu edine cha omo track say beba come after the game ne nua fe no Inyaki Williams ekọ any IG page at the picture way ekọ to ho oni nua no abibia eye come na Claudio Ranieri as we exchange BB Edema referee Ernesto Valverde after the game you saw the BB man or see the business card and I know the man o here Spanish players ni bi na ne contact guso wahwere Ernesto Valverde contact into the number as to Edema na Jose Mourinho eba penalty shootout enye enu anko the Fenerbahce boy against Rangers ekọ penalty shootout now say after 90 minutes no me better na Mourinho eba ne record so penalty shootout we win just to pay and we lose to 10 enye na Mourinho we no say hey the odi Roma ekopia mu ewo Budapest no ehu emuaye and na chese empanyimfo yo for 40 manana or Cassette referee Anthony Taylor was said Owura no in charge of the VAR room or better obenya better night on basa amana big game na kodi na omu dream upon we yente Mourinho kakra.
To think that has nothing to do with it is just bad luck, and nothing has to do with that. I want to think that way. The only thing that is still on the back of my mind is if everything that happened to my team this season in Europe, if it has something to do with the Budapest final.
Eno Papa Jose na eveno ko Mami Anthony so Manchester United Samaino na oya ohunu na no Old Trafford okopie mo Real Betis enra Anthony Sanchez go na o se go wie no o san ya assist Anthony sinani age afe na the best version onimu no eguso APP na Anthony so far oko Real Betis for about 10 games was 4 goals for 3 assists United over 51 games and San Washa just 4 goals and we did no oko FC Porto almost football yes sabi when da won kwa na so timi hwe ye nua no mo ni afra no enu a omo the tablets ejamo mo dragao ese so omo so bobola omo the tablet no mo ma no mo miamia tablet na audio sound na wo mo no ebe mo hunu player waje ball any baby abo ne nam and said the atmosphere e was stadium o city and FC Porto so omo supporters sabo mo ya ni fra for no omo the tablet audio ejamo omo eno na join on Fakye TV does some to Philip Porto games outdoor omo bono eno eje dawa ye chechamo ejamo ebreno kobo 3 p.m. Fakye Sports debia ye wazi ye wadi so awoye ye be say breaki eje amama bia so aye kama eno eje dawa fancy ene player mention beba so na international Abu Dhabi mpacho de mo de ba nenye eno amama me fie me no me makra na me yiri di nkomo mu fie me omo ya rehearsals
for player
mention say omo bi say ma post bi o mai eno omo ba eno omo bi say
Edra
panyini no nim panyini ni troye le ma mi so obi sa mi fie no eno twa bi pass no ba no say da we your body say na say Fakye amana me wo why mo pe me catch no crowd
you know watch it o papa be bisa the way right they are calls Abidjan was a deal no dem mo be
oh yes
the player mention beba
so
ba can do we are get better than us one of the general manager to we chikakra the obo ye fire the was in there wa very no akasa che dey no obesa de ba kwa
executive producer
abi general manager ozi wa very no Mr. Jonathan Seki ozi ne wa very ni we no ono ache dey be ba
Fakye na nkese
obesa de ba kwa
asi acho
last week you know ye the Socrates ayi Papadopoulos ne ade ne namosa movie adwa enti so the abadi tie wie be share player mention
yes
na ya bo modern na Fridays bi ana eboa ma ne ma ye we but can ma Apostle Kobe Jamfi
after second me patrol when you show ni na no anka free PM free general manager na ebi Africa chiri na fa tofe akwaka mo na nka mo megina ha na almost participate in yenhwe because sports no so musu follow because programs for the bia say direction anko ya wona wo kire ye we say enti say de obetime winning na no mo miensa no mesunu me be fa omo lunch man day omo miensa de be winning no de be fa omo lunch
me say a good day pa
yes
a good day enti omo mbra awia no
okay ya wie bibia na satam a wo be ko player mention
no mo so abe ba be sebo na ase de minim no anya hu se hu no ko be ti akomapo
on fan so ko akodi sika eja akomo
akọ kire semu aje ya premier call ya boy we ba player mention e no na da so no na wa bomodian ye sere na ma no esiti no betime na no pe crowd ya tum 020754 37 020754 37 Friday bia ade Fakye TV area ba ye ne fans ni dinkita on the Fridays no ya na Friday e was your Google niamam na e boa na ni je ni wie pe no so ne trans ya mantua areas a matrans ya mo hwe no na mo twa de aba e me nkofo na e wo Alliance Sena East o ma yo bu nsuo na no na me check your bruta
ofri kwa me danso na o ko kajeji
check o kwa uzo mo kom benku no no mo ye video ne de ba ne ade a
na se ne ba bia wo tia wo hwe so ni bia
wo se awia no me yetonka na ye hu se de ne mesiti 020754 3637 ya de mapim Abu Dhabi Taken and afi the maestro Ricardo Vaz and Abi Mohammed, Gilbert and Eben Nas, Lord Jan Cameron Echi, the programs manager ABOU or Boyjuma Bruta, and Aqua Emmanuel Abi, Omunina, Ekabomna Jumadino, your dear Brana Pons, the general manager so around or Henaway, and Friday, manager Friday, Yana or Shocky guys, and on to then there, or Beba room on said near Money City, why and the side. I made my preview call, we are 3 p.m. Yabesesha.